Card number 87 from the 1953 Bowman color set, Harry Perkowski. So if it is card number 87, it must be session number 87 of Card Room Live, except we're in some bizarro land because this isn't Card Room Live, but it is, but it isn't, but it is. If you're confused, don't worry. Things will get back to normal next time. But for right now, it's important for you to know that this is not a show, at least for the next hour. This is just a hangout for fellow vintage collectors. Sometimes we have guests like we do tonight, but most of the time we waste time looking at and talking about crusty old cardboard. And through all of that, we try to make it time well wasted. So if you're here with us live, welcome. If you're listening to this later and wondering what the hell happened to For Collectors, who's this joker, what's going on here, you might be going to work or coming home from work, sorting cards, looking at eBay, walking the dog, sitting on the John, or you might be walking with John and sitting on the dog, which was a great idea by Theo. You might be wondering if someone's going to show an Eddie Waitkus card tonight. Maybe happening. You'll be wondering perhaps if Mike Foolery will be happening. If you don't know about Mike Foolery, you might find out about it tonight. Whatever you might be doing, I hope you enjoy yourself and that the time passes well and you have a good time. So enough about all that. I'm very excited to be running For Collectors for one evening. And this was Theo's idea. So let me bring Theo on because Theo's kind of hanging out in the background. What's up, Theo?
What's up? I feel like I just saw you.
And like it's been going pretty well so far, I think. I gotta ask you, like, when did you like think this up? Because you pitched this to me a while ago, and we finally made it happen.
I think what happened was you've been consistently the 8 o'clock Eastern hour for a while, and we kind of decided on the 9 o'clock hour because we didn't want to interrupt with what you had going on. We wanted to respect the other collectors out there. So we decided on the 9 o'clock hour. And there was one week where you sometimes in the summer put up like a picture of a bunch of fishermen, baseball players.
Oh, yeah.
The Dodgers fishing trip. And it was like, no live stream tonight, but you said, hey, go over to For Collectors, and check out their live stream, do something different. And it kind of started making me think like your show's at 8, our show's at 9. They kind of complement each other. We run in the same circles. So I said this would be awesome if we did like a swap situation.
Right.
So that was kind of my thought.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And we're about to I don't know what's going to happen, but this is going to be a good time. So I was trying to think, okay, like what am I going to do on For Collectors? And I thinking about it, and I got a great idea from a fellow collector. I'm going to bring him on right now. This guy,
hey,
who said maybe we should look at some of the worst, ugliest baseball cards ever made. And I was like, that's a fantastic idea. But I think it's important, and Scott, I'm glad you already put this on your name, that you are a best friend to all ugly cards. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. And we have somebody else to help us with this, which is our buddy Jason from Everyday Card Collector. What's up tonight, Jason?
Hey, everyone. How you doing?
Doing good. This is going to be fun. So, yeah. These three guys, I asked all these guys to send me a list of the cards that they have issues with in terms of how they look. But this was totally up in the air as to like how you interpreted that, and we're going to kind of figure that out as we go. The only stipulation was that they had to be Hall of Famers. But aside from that, it could be anything. So we might have cards in here that like some of these guys really, really, really hate and don't like at all. But there might be some cards in here where it's like, maybe the card isn't that bad, but like I'm picking on it a little bit. I don't know. There's going to be all kinds of weird things happening. So this is going to be, I think, kind of interesting. And they all sent me like a huge list. So I didn't necessarily grab every single card that you guys proposed. If we run out of time, or actually if we don't run out of time, I can go back and get some of those other ones. But What I did was I went through and I kind of just mixed them all up, and we're going to go through one by one. You guys are going to have to remind me which one was yours. And what was kind of cool is that there were some duplicates. Some of us agree on certain cards that we don't like, and there are a handful that all four of us really don't like. And I saved those for the end. And there are some cards that I think are going to be kind of controversial, like cards that some of y'all don't like that are probably going to lose you some friends in this hobby. We're going to get some thumbs down probably. So let's get into it.
I can't lose any friends.
What's that?
I can't lose any friends.
You can't lose any friends?
No.
Well, it's too late now, Scott. All right, so I have spent the past couple hours making the Card Room Live ratometer. And this is like cutting edge technology. Like it's just state of the art. This is like patent pending. It's like it's a prototype, but we're going to get into this. And what I've done is each slide is going to have whichever card was chosen. You guys are going to have to remind me who chose which card. I'm going to give you the floor. You're going to tell us why you don't like the card. I'm going to ask the rest of you guys to jump in and share your thoughts. And then we're going to go to the ratometer page, which will give us a chance to kind of officially rate how we all feel about the card. So the first card up. Whose is this? Scott, this is yours, right?
Yeah, I think I chose that one.
Yeah.
So
okay.
For me, this exercise was to pick Hall of Famers that played in the 50s in All-Star games. And Joe's got some pretty nice cards, but I think this one is just scary, downright scary.
Okay. Theo or Jason, any initial reactions to this card? Do you know this card? Have you seen this card?
I know this card. I would rate it one of his more unlikable cards. I think someone in the comments just said he looks like Howdy Doody, and he does a little bit look like Howdy Doody. But yeah, I on the meter of 1 to 4, maybe a 1 for me. Something along those lines.
Okay, so one's the least and 4's the most, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay. So you mildly don't like it, but you're not like angry about it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to switch to this page because this is where we're going to get to officially rank how we feel about this. So Scott, where would you place your feelings on this card?
Let's go 2.
2.
Yeah.
That face?
That's a good face for that card.
Okay. All right. Let's say Jason, where are you? You're
I'm gonna
here?
go 1. Yeah, there's me 1.
Okay. All right.
That's
okay. Theo, how about you?
I'm going to stick with the 2. I think he was. A lot of people say he's the most handsome baseball player, and he definitely does not look good in this picture. So they did him dirty. So
okay. Let's see. I will do. This is my what am I looking at face? I'm not sure how I feel about it. This one's no, there's something wrong with this card. I'll go with that. Yeah. Okay. So it's fair to say, I think we're all pretty much on the same page with not really liking the card, but nobody's sick. Nobody's feeling their lunch come up. So
yeah, mind you, the 4 of us should be judging the looks of other men, right? This is a panel of Adonises here. I mean, of course, Joe D, look at me. I mean, look at that picture. I got 3 chins going on there. That's fantastic.
All right, so I think we're all in agreement here. So here's the agreement sound. Did that come through? Does anybody remember that sound?
Yeah. I've heard it before. I just don't know what show it's from.
Okay, that's the running question. If anybody knows what that sound is from, it's from your childhood. Those of you that are in your 30s and 40s. Okay, we're moving on. Okay, this is mine. This card just creeps me out. I have total respect for Warren Spahn. Like, great pitcher, great guy, amazing lefty. But for some reason, I don't know if it's just the airbrushing. I mean, obviously it's a drawing, it's a painting, it's an illustration. But I feel like he's like just about to murder me. I don't know why. Maybe it's the red behind him. I don't know what's going on, but this one really freaks me out. So I have to say maybe it's not that bad. It's like that probably.
Wow. Jeez.
Yeah. Am I like way off base?
I do I have an option to not have I never thought of this card as being not good looking. Like I tried to let you talk me into it, but you really didn't. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave you with like your hands up.
Okay.
Like what are you talking about, Alex? Okay. Jason or Scott?
I give
sorry,
it
go ahead,
one.
Scott.
I think it's like sort of an ugly piece of art. I like the red. Just a 1.
Okay. All right. So it's not that bad. All right. Jason?
I'm with Theo on this.
Yeah.
I love red backgrounds and cards. And
Yeah.
you know, maybe he does resemble the scarecrow without the straw. but other than that,
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
It's a good. I mean, it's a great card. I like the card, but you know, if he only had a brain, maybe I don't know. Maybe put that in the bubble.
All right, so I'm totally off base. All right, so that's me.
I know that one.
All right. I think
This was
you
me,
again,
I think. Yep.
Yeah.
Bob doesn't have a lot of cards, so I was, trying to find his ugliest card, and this was the no, the name escapes me. It's like a Cuban issue, right?
Oh yes, I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, El Deepa Torres or something, whatever it is.
Where's Orlando? He'll know.
Yeah. But it's just a goofy look on his face, and this Elvis hair. It doesn't look like Bob. Looks like some sort of like criminal.
Yeah, Henry S says I could have been a contender. I think that's a good call. So then, Scott, how would you rank your feelings on it?
Let's go 2 on that one.
There, okay. Theo?
Yeah, he's like a cross between Frankenstein and like a Leatherface.
Wow.
That could be in like a scary, like haunted house, I think. I'm gonna go 3 on that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with Theo on that. He kind of looks
Wow.
like he's pumping my gas in Oklahoma in some town that I never heard of at midnight. So yeah, I'm there. I'm there with that.
Wow, I think these guys hate this card more than you, Scott. I mean, I agree with you that it's like kind of weird. I don't know that I dislike it that much. It's actually kind of cool, like from that era, and it's like a side of Bob Feller that you never see. Like maybe he was more of a badass than I thought he was. So I don't know, but I think we're all pretty close. So that's pretty good. All right, this one's mine. I always find this card just so bizarre. Like, I've seen the actual full photograph of him. This is Phil Rizzuto. And like the actual full photograph is great, but because they had to like crop it and make this little square out of it, his like shirt's getting all puffy and you can't see the glove. And it's like, what is going on? Is it like doing a dance move or like, I don't know. Every time I can't remember who said it, but there was a YouTuber who showed this card once and said that he looks like Herman Munster. And ever since then, I've not been able to get that out of my mind. So
you know how those kids now, they have the Halloween costumes that like
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, you play them with air and they like get real puffy. Like he looks like he's air being pushed into his outfit.
Yeah, they're like the sumo wrestler costumes where they blow them up and they're really big and then they can't walk. Yeah, either that or like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He's like a cross between. That
Oh yeah, that's it. All right, so Jason, what would you say?
I'm gonna go 2. I'll go 2.
Okay.
He's a little puffy, but that's okay. I'm puffy too. I'm blown out of this pinstripe shirt right now, just like he is.
Theo.
I agree too.
Okay. All right. Yeah, like it's not the worst card ever, but it's something weird about it.
Yeah,
Scott.
I've always hated this card, and this isn't the first time that 48 Bowman has cropped a card. Unfortunately, I'll go 3 on this one.
Wow. All right. That's pretty good. All right. I think this is you again, Scott.
Yep, this is me. I have this one.
Oh, wow. You have it.
I hate it so much I had to buy it.
What is going on?
Larry Doby is a white pitcher with the number 57. So this is 1949 MP and Company. They were so lazy that they reused, I think it was Johnny Vandermeer's card, and just put Larry Doby's name on it. And I think it's awfully awesome. Like, I hate it so much that I love it.
I am right there with that entire set, and it looks like Orlando just said that. I was actually debating putting a few of these on and ended up not putting any of them on. First and foremost, they look like a child drew them. Secondly, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they reissue them like 5 years later and use the same exact card and then just throw in whoever? I mean, I know I'm going to get some hate because I know there are people who enjoy this set, but I can certainly tell you it's probably not one card in that set that I'm going to own for my collection. I'm a hard 3, almost a 4 on this bad boy.
I do like the set. Like, I think the images are kind of cool. They're just lazy though.
Right.
Okay,
go ahead,
Theo,
go where you at.
I'm just torn on it because like I don't think it's like I wouldn't call it ugly. It's just confusing. It just like really bad. Like they just did a bad job. That's where I'm like hard to like what to score it. I guess I'd put it at a 1 to be honest with you. It's just a bad set like everybody said in the comments.
Right. Yeah. I'm like it's kind of terrible. And yeah, I'd say that's how I feel right now. Scott, is this?
I just saw Chris's comment, and in the back of my head, I'm like, did he just stock up on a bunch of these? I saw a video where he had like 4 or 5 of them. I'm like, Chris, if you need any, I can draw you some. And I'm really, really bad at art, but I can probably knock a few of those out for you.
All right, this one is too offensive for me, so I'm going to go all the way 4.
Wow.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, fantastic.
I was hoping that we were going to get to use that one at some point. So, yeah. All right. Nice job. Okay. Early win. I promise we're going to get to Jason and Theo eventually.
Are any of my cards in here?
They are. Like they're kind of like roughly in eras. So once we get into like later 50s and 60s.
Gotcha.
So this was me again. It's Radioactive Win. He's got just this weird face and these beady little eyes.
Yeah.
And he's not a handsome man to begin with, and this didn't help.
Right. But how? So like, but you don't? Do you want to puke? Or
no, I don't want to puke with this one. I want to give it a 3.
Okay.
Mouse card.
I agree. It's weird. I don't think it's that terrible. I'll squint at it, but like I don't think it's awful.
Pastor said the face when you're sitting on it.
Oh, there's going to be
I
a
might
couple of
change
those
my mind
cards.
now.
There's going to be a couple of those cards coming up, Pastor Craig.
I'm gonna go two.
Okay.
Number 2 for sitting on the toilet. So.
I'm going 1. I actually don't mind it. I kind of like it, actually.
All right. Descent. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to pick out a 52 tops that I don't like. So that's
right.
I don't mind the color. I kind of like it. Sorry, Scott.
Okay, this is me again, trying to rock the boat.
Oh yeah, this is a boat. That's a boat rocker right there. That is a boat rocker. How did you even pick this card? How is this?
I'm gonna try to make my case. Look,
Okay.
I admit this is a great card. Whitey Ford's an incredible player. I love the early Bowman sets, but he just looks fucking creepy to me. I don't know.
You got something with the howdy doody looking guys.
Like there's just something about this look and like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I just feel like they really could have made a better choice. I just really worry about like I don't know. I worry about my family when I look at this card. Like, well, like is Whitey Ford gonna come murder us all? I don't know. I feel really like I don't want to look at this card too much longer. That's how I feel about this card.
I am of the complete opposite. I actually love that card. So we don't have a happy face. So
like I'm trying to even think like when you said creepy, like I'm thinking if you put a pitchfork in his hand and a straw hat on his head and he was like a farmer, like with the background, like could it be in like a haunted house with that face? Like a killer's face?
Maybe that's what I'm seeing. Yeah. I don't know. It's really disturbing to me.
I can't rank this. So give me the non-ranking face.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, Alex, but I'll give it a 1.
Okay. All right.
Where are you at with it, Alex? What is your number?
I think he said 3.
It's a 3. Yeah.
3.
Like I'm not gonna puke, but like I really don't want to look at the card anymore. Yeah. I had a feeling. I knew going in, but I had to share my fear. Yeah.
I got one that I think might fall on this route. Possibly. Okay. All right, who picked this card?
I picked this one.
Oh my God, Scott! Come on.
It's bad design. And he's posing like waiting for a ball that's in his glove. Like, what is going on here?
What is it looking at? What is it looking at?
Empty space under. This should have been a horizontal card. I know they didn't do that for this set, but like this photograph should have been horizontal.
You're just salty because they took 3 out of 4 this weekend. That's all.
Maybe.
That gets a 0 for me, by the way. Total 0. I
give it a 2.
A 2? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are all okay with it, though?
I love it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I don't know what we're doing.
We're just trying to get all these things out of our system here.
Right, exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this one. We gotta get to somebody else. Somebody else picked this, right?
What? I picked that one, I think.
You did? Oh my gosh. Okay.
You guys, what are you guys doing?
What?
Okay. We're doing this one. Okay. Is not like I said, I was trying to pick the worst card for each player, and this is my least favorite Yogi card.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I got a Yogi on the list, so this will be good.
Okay.
I can guess which one it is.
Kind of just a dumb look on his face. Like, why did we pick this photo?
Yeah, he looks absolutely befuddled.
I'll give it a 1.
Okay.
I can see that, Scott. I'm with you. I will give it the 1. I can see that. Although the left side of the card is phenomenal. Or
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. So.
That's the hard part. The set's great. The
Right.
left side's great. I'll give it a 1 because that is not a great picture of him. So
Okay, I think we're all in agreement.
Get off my lawn.
Oh,
What
man.
the heck? Who's picking all the White Sox players? What is going on here?
All right, so
What's wrong with this card?
what's wrong with the card is posed bunting photos are dumb. Like I bunting is a lost art. I get that, and bunting was like more important way back when, but like it wasn't that exciting to look at. So this is Minoso's worst card.
Oh.
A collector's dream said not Minnie.
I'm with Orlando. That gets a 0 for me. Although I'm leaning towards a 1 for Scott because of the bunting comment made me laugh so much. But I can't. That's a great card. That's a great card.
Yeah, I agree. I love this card. Hurts a little bit.
I'm going. I have to give 0. I do like the joke about the bunny card there. That
Yes.
funny.
Where are you, Scott? You're here?
I'm at a 1. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Who picked this?
I picked this one.
I missed it. Fantastic pick, Scott.
All right. So, I agree with Alex. Redman is either hit or miss, and some of them are beautiful, and some of them are horrible. And this one is like downright lawn jockey, and it's horrible to say, but it's awful.
I agree 100%, and I wish I would have picked it. That's a good pick.
How much do you hate it, Scott?
I'm gonna go all the way for.
All the way. Wow. Jason?
I'm with them. I'm actually with them. I wish I picked it.
That's your first 4.
I don't know. I gotta go with a 1. It just doesn't. I don't know. Not too bad for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're the one dissenter because I'm definitely all the way. For that
that
one.
is borderline terrible thing to say. Like you said, Scott, that's like lawn jockey. Like it's horrible. It's not even, that is awful.
Yeah.
Let me see the chat argue that one. My God.
Yeah.
Card.
All right. I'm going to give that a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Not the card, but the agreement. Okay. I think we're finally on to somebody else. This is you, Jason, right?
That is me. I was trying to. Now, this leans for me at like a 2. Mays has got a bunch of great cards, and this one, I felt like it was lazy in the photography. Like he's looking at something that's not even there, or he's looking at his kid and he's about ready to smack him in the head. Like there's nothing there that he wants to even be a part of. It looks like he doesn't even want to be a part of that card, right? Like he was just like off doing something else, yelling at someone, shooing someone away, and they snapped the photo and said, "Hey, look, here's one of the greatest players ever. He looks pissed off. Fantastic." So yeah, doesn't do nothing for me. And I love Willie Mookie, but this card doesn't do. And you know what? This is probably one of the ugly cards I would own because it's Willie. But so
You
two
said
for me. A 2. I'm at a 2.
Okay.
Somebody farted.
I would.
Pastor
I would
Craig's got
agree.
something with bodily functions going on this episode.
Yeah, every time I look at this card, I am always wondering, like, what is he looking at? I'm not thinking like, hey, cool, that's Willie Mays. I'm like wondering what's off screen.
Yeah, not a great card. Not my least favorite Willie card, but give it a 1.
All right. Theo?
Let's go with the 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't like the look on his face.
Yeah.
So
Kind of bizarre. All right, pretty good. Okay. This is mine. I think this is like one of the worst top sets. I think the photographs are awful. They all look like mug shots, like right up in the guy's face. And there's nothing worse than curmudgeonly Ted Williams staring at you at the end of his career in these awful in this awful set. That's all I got.
I'm with you on the curmudgeon-y Williams. I'll give it a 1 because he's looking kind of curmudgeon-y there. But to say that this set is awful is just heinous. The Mays in this card, the Aaron in this card, the Warren Spahn in this card, beautiful cards, absolutely beautiful. The K-Line's an awesome card. I love this set.
Oh no! Boo! 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 Boo!
Yeah,
Yes, he did just tell the reporter. He told the photographer to fuck off.
right.
I like this though. I could see him in a cowboy hat for a cigarette commercial. This town isn't big enough for the both of us. I'll give it a 1. So
Okay.
I kind of like the bright colors in the set, but this is a boring card, so I'll give it a 1.
Okay. I'm on my own. All right. Who's this?
What in the heck? Really?
Why is this going on?
Who picked this?
Scott?
Did I pick this? I don't think.
Did nobody pick this?
Oh, I did pick this.
You did?
No, not that one. I didn't pick this one. No.
Did I pick the wrong card?
Yeah.
Okay, I must have pulled the wrong one.
That's
all right. We'll move on. We don't have any Al Kaline hate. Okay, Ernie Banks.
that is me. That is me. And again, lazy photography. Ernie's run of cards is phenomenal, and this is his worst card. I don't want to see a side view of a player. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, what is this? Again, a guy was probably having a conversation. Someone snapped a photo and said, "Yeah, put it on a card. Let's roll."
That was his portrait for the coin.
Oh yeah, possibly, right? Yeah, that's what. Yeah, right. So I mean, it just makes no sense to me. Again, I don't hate it. I'd give it a 2, just because his run is so phenomenal that this is probably one of his worst cards in my opinion.
Right. It's really hard to find a bad Banks card, but this might be the one. I'd agree with you.
I'll go 1.
Yeah, this was probably the same image they used for 65 embossed and got really lazy. But yeah, I'd go with 1. It is not a good card for him. Kind of looks like a turtle. Kind of like.
Did you say Topps got lazy in the 60s?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Surprised they didn't use this for the next 6 years.
Okay, I think we're all in agreement.
I finally got a card. Yes.
Sorry about that.
So this is the worst one of the worst Berra cards. He's got more chins than a Chinese phone book in the picture. Did they need to get closer to his head? Like, back that camera off, okay? And like, it's just horrible. Like, it's disgusting how bad this card is. I feel bad for the guy.
I think it's delightfully ugly. That's Yogi Berra. That's what he looks like. That's in your face, Yogi Berra.
Even how they did the hat, like the hat's up in the air, it's just bad. I'm gonna give it a 4.
You can see his sweat stains. Wow.
It looks like he's on his deathbed.
I actually like that card better than the 65. So I thought it was going to be the 65 that you were going to pick.
The 65 is bad.
I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go 2 with that. It certainly isn't flattering. Looks like he should be serving a plate of gabagool somewhere or something like that, right? I mean, like, it doesn't look like a baseball player. Like, he's got a smock on and he's gonna serve some gabagool to somebody.
Give me a 1 on it.
1. Yeah, I'd say maybe a 3. Yeah, we're all kind of unsettled by it.
I'll pick this one. Yeah, he's got some really, really nice cards, and this one was just really lazy.
Right.
It doesn't excite me at all.
There's a lot of 61 that are missing hats, right?
Yeah, missing hats, receding hairlines. That's what little kids want.
So where would you put it, Scott?
I find this one pretty offensive. I'll give it 3.
Okay.
I am right there with you, Scott. There are a ton of cards like this, and I think I put one on my list similar to this. It's nothing that I want. Seems like the non-cap cards, a lot of them. How old was he here, too? I'm just curious. He's really not that old, I don't think, here.
He's missing part of his head.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an unflattering, lazy card. I'm with you. I'll take I go to 3 as well.
I'm going to go 2, but it's a bad photo. Wow. It's
Little hair club for men for Harmon.
All right, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna because I want to make sure we get to some of these cards. I'm gonna kind of do a quick edit here so that we can get to some of these 70s cards, get out of the 60s.
Yeah, I had an old one that I thought was going to be controversial, an older card.
You might have not made the cut, huh?
Oh no, you're I know which one you're talking about, and it is definitely in here. Let's I just want to try to speed this up so we can get to some of these.
The 70s, pick any card in the 70s.
Let's see here. Oh shoot, I went back too far. All right. Let's go here. Who's this?
I picked that one.
All right.
Like, if you squint, there's nothing there. It's just like blur. Like, where's Frank Robinson in that photo?
Very true. So when we all get old and we're squinting at our baseball cards.
Yeah. These in-action shots, like, I applaud the attempt, but they weren't good.
Did he strike out there? Is that a strikeout or no?
It looks like he made contact. They're all looking up.
Right.
Oh, was it a pop-up maybe?
Yeah.
What do you rank it, Scott?
I give this one's pretty bad. I give it a 3.
How about you, Theo?
Not puking.
I'm not puking, no.
No, I'm at a 1. I mean, it's a stupid card. I'm not disgusted by it though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not bothered by it, but I agree it's not great. It's kind of sloppy.
I'm a 2. There's a lot of cards in this set that I agree with you, Scott. I actually shared one similar to this where the technology wasn't there for the action shots. The photography was just delayed or not good enough, and you got a lot of garbage like this. So I'm with you.
Wow, that's me.
What?
Monday collector.
Hey,
what?
I gotta show his worst card, guys. I got it right here too. So obviously one of his last playing days cards, and his in-action shot is looking like he just struck out. It's a horrible in-action photo of Clemente. They could have had him out in the field, running bases. Nope, they have him striking out. So that's why it's on here.
They're showing the human side of a phenomenal ball player. That's a good thing.
Right?
A good thing. I mean, the guy,
Disgusting.
he didn't hit everyone out of the park.
And you can see that's Clemente.
Yeah,
He's not lost in that photo.
Right, you know who it is. That gets a 1 for me. I can't believe Theo put a Clemente card.
I wasn't trying to take shots at my rivals' cards.
I'll give it a 1.
Theo, where would you rank it, Theo?
3. Despicable. He barely ever struck out.
So it's the reverse bias as to why he's on the list.
So it's a rare card on eBay.
Oh, you're telling me he looks good in the photo too?
I think it's a natural photo, and you can actually tell who it is. Like Scott said, if you look at that Frank Robinson, if you squinted, you didn't know who it was. There's another card in the set that I chose where you don't even know who the heck it is. I mean, that's at least clean.
Okay. All right. I hope Topps makes a card of you striking out.
Yeah. That'd be every day. I'm the ultimate loser. I'm going to take a picture of this.
Scott, where do you have it?
I'm at a 1 on that one.
Okay. Okay. I appreciate your honesty, Theo. Like you gotta go into your set and be like, how do I really feel about some of these?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's me. That's the card I was talking about from this set. I mean, you can't even tell who it is. It's blurry as heck, and it looks like he's throwing with his opposite hand. I mean, he looks like he's throwing like a child who's just learning how to throw. I mean, the stop action on it is ridiculous. I mean, he's just like, eh. I mean, it's not a good card. I mean, and the cards up until this point for him were phenomenal. You know, the 69, 70, and 71, 72 were great cards, and then they come out with this pile of junk. And this guy's just chucking it. So, I'm a 3 on that.
It's number 9. You can tell who it is.
Yeah, by the number only.
I'll give it 2. It's pretty bad.
He looks like he's squeezing one off, like Pastor Craig would say. You know, he's on the toilet right there.
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
It's a horrible card. I mean, like you said, you would think he was a pitcher first off. Plus,
right.
Somebody said in the comments he's throwing like a girl.
Right.
I put it at a 3, but I was close to giving it a 4, to be honest.
Yeah. Look at all those faces right there.
Oh, by the way, I had that one.
Oh, nice.
I forgot, and I have it. So that's the best part.
Hold on one sec.
I forgot.
There it is, in the flesh.
Beat to heck. So as it deserves to be.
I think I'd pick this one.
Yes, you did.
So it's Tom Glavin, and I don't know what's going on with his hair. It's just a weird baseball card. I don't even know what else to say. It's bad.
That's what guys' hairs look like in 91, Theo.
Business in front and a party in the back for
That's
Glavin, baby. I was on the hunt for a mullet card and couldn't find one. Theo, great call. That's a 4 for me all day long.
It looks like he has an animal on his head. Like, really
He's got a muskrat for a hairdo.
There's some real amazing ones in this set. Like I remember there's like a Phillies catcher who has like a parrot on his back or something. Like there's some real classic ones.
I was looking for some Joe Dirt cards, Mr. Petty. I was on the hunt for it. I figured Randy Johnson had to have one, but I couldn't find one quick enough.
I'm going to give
Theo,
it
we're
3.
3.
Yep.
Scott?
I'm at a 2.
Okay. Scott kind of likes it. All right. Early pick of Trump.
Oh, here you go.
That's me. I picked that one. I also have it as well. Quite frankly, it's his rookie card. One of my favorite hitters of that era. But I don't need to see a picture of his ass. There's just no reason that I want to see that. And it's bulbous at that. It's large. I'm like, if he was fit, maybe, all right, he's all tightened up there. He looks like me right now. I mean, that's ridiculous. So there's no reason to look at Tony Gwynn's bulbous buttocks on his rookie card. So, but needless to say, I have it.
in the inset photo, it looks like really that's a picture you choosing
Right.
for this?
Even he's pissed off. Like, come on, you couldn't choose something better. So I'm a 3 on that, only because I love Tony Gwynn, but that is a horrible card.
Yeah, it was funny because we ranked. He was one of the cards we ranked for rookies, and Christopher Missouri had it like up high for eye appeal.
So Chris is a backside man, then, is he? prefers the back end.
I'm gonna put it at a 3. It's horrible. It's horrible.
I'll go 2 on this one.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty bad. All right, we're all good here. See you, Tony.
Oh, this was me. It's like you think about it. Edgar Martinez, like one of the great power hitters of his era, and this is his rookie card, and he just looks like a schoolboy at a school photo shoot. He's just sitting there all not strong at all. Like he just looks horrible. I think it's a horrible picture.
He definitely looks bored.
That is a poor man's Tom Selleck right there.
I think the mustache is the only thing going for this guy.
Yeah, he's sporting the 80s, but it just looks like he's like, I failed. I'm not driving the Ferrari. I'm just gonna sit there and relax.
I'll go 3 on that one.
All right.
I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Theo.
I agree 3, but go ahead.
I'm gonna go 2. It's not quite porn stash. I've seen some worse. So.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think we're all good there.
Narc.
That's a good one, Mookie. That was me.
You knew this card was going to show up.
That was me. If I wanted to see this card back in the day, I'd watch Miami Vice. I have no desire to look at him in a 90s set of parachute pants or Cavariccis, whatever those are, and some kind of patterned collared shirt. The greatest reliever in the history of the game, and this is what we give him for a rookie card. This is pathetic. It just drives me nuts.
What's up, ladies?
That's what it is. It's looking like he's ready to go to the club, and he's gonna take care of some business with the ladies at the club. I mean, it's ridiculous. Gets a 3 for me.
What do you got, Scott? What
I go 2 on that one.
Yeah, I'm the same.
There's
as
some
Scott.
love in there.
I'm the same as Scott. I'm at a 2. I think it's so bad it's iconic, and it actually makes his rookie card more important to the hobby. So I'm gonna give it a 2.
You think that look makes the card more important to the hobby?
It's that was just cool in the early 90s.
Everybody knows what the card looks like, right?
That's true. Yeah, absolutely. Actually, that's true.
All right, so we've got 10 minutes left. Let me just double check. Let me ask you guys. I'm going to give each of you a shot. Let's go to Theo. Which is a card that we have not yet shown that you would like to get to?
Oh, off the top of my head, let's go with the Spahn card. 60.
Okay.
60.
65. 65. Because I picked it. Yep, 65.
There he is.
I think this is the only card, maybe one of the only cards that all of us picked.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
And by the way, none of these guys knew which the other cards were being picked, but we all picked this card.
They did him so freaking dirty in this picture. It's so messed up, man. Like one of the best pictures of all time, and they honestly, he probably never got a date after this card came out. Like it's so bad.
He looks like the replacement for Schneider on One Day at a Time. Like he needs to have a key ring on his belt with like 70. Like he does not even look like a baseball player there. Like I feel like he's a custodian at a high school, or he's replacing Mr. Roper on Three's Company, and he's a landlord. I mean, this is you want to talk about doing him dirty? It's awful. It's absolutely awful. It's a 4 for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it at a 4 also.
Yeah, I'm at a 4 too. It's just I love how bad it is.
Yeah,
it makes me happy.
One big heart emoji over this one. Yeah. Scott, what's one that we have not shown that you?
I think you showed all of my cards. How about?
Can we show your most controversial one?
What's that one?
This one.
Oh my gosh! What? Scott, for real?
Greg,
you really pick this?
Greg's gonna leave.
Did you really pick this, Scott?
This is my least favorite musical card.
Oh my god!
And again, with Bowman like cropping it wrong. Like it's not horrible. It's just the worst musical card.
Oh my gosh!
Well, we have this on here.
That is an absolute 0 for me. That's a baseball cap, and how young he looks. That is quintessential baseball. There are some bad musical cards, and that is not one of them. You know, the side smile on 61 where he looks like he's cutting a fart. You know, I'd take that over this. This is a phenomenal card. I love this card. It's a 0 for me, Scott. 0.
It's only a 1 for me. Like it's not like I hate the card. It's just
like there are better ones. Yeah, I agree. Like there are more exciting musical cards. It's not a terrible card. All right.
Since I had the Brooks Robinson in the thumbnail, can we?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I picked that as well, Theo.
Okay. So,
whoops. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Man, I mean, I know those were the jerseys at the time, but the jersey isn't doing him any favors with that damn collar. It looks horrible.
Yep.
And what was he do? Like, did he just get braces to put on? Like, what was his mouth doing? It's hard for me to imagine that they didn't have multiple pictures to choose from.
Right.
The cap's angled weird. It looks like he has a pot on his head. It's one of the worst cards ever. I'm sorry. I'm giving it a 4.
I've always imagined that collar was actually choking him, like it was hands. I'm at a 4. This one was kind of like the obvious card for this discussion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm a 4 as well. It's kind of making the face that my kids make when I yelled at them when they were little. Like you start screaming at them, huh? What? Huh? What? You know, that's the face. Like someone's crawling up his fanny. And what? So that's a 4.
Theo, I love that you pointed out the collar and the hat, and like I never really noticed any of those things. You're totally right, because every time I look at it, I just look at his ridiculous face. Like, it's like, and why did somebody say, you know what, that's the photograph that we want to use? This is another reason why I don't like this set. Okay, I'm gonna give Jason his controversial, what I think is a pretty controversial choice.
Oh my.
That is my card, yes. He looks like Thanos if he wasn't purple. If you zoom in on this thing, it looks like someone forged his head out of silly putty. It doesn't even look like a real human being. I mean, look at the bottom of his legs and then the rest of his body. It doesn't even look like it's anatomically correct. It's a mess. And every time I see this card, I think Thanos, not purple, when I look at his face. Now, again, this would probably be an ugly card I really want to have because he doesn't have a lot of cards, and I love the set. But I just think it was an awful attempt of trying to make a man look burly and strong. You made him look like Thanos or Andre the Giant.
I mean, I whenever I saw this card, I do think it's like he does look very short and stout. His legs just like don't look proportional to his body. I agree, it's not a great card.
Look at how small his feet are and how giant his head is. He's got like a balloon for a head.
All right, Theo. Sorry, go ahead, Scott.
I'll go 2.
I'm also kind of bugged by this card. I mean, they should have gone with a portrait maybe instead, because like he was weird looking. So I'll go 2 on that one.
I'm a 3.
Okay. You're a 3, not a completely
Yeah,
hard
just
5.
because he doesn't have a lot of cards, and I love the set, so I can't give it a full 4. Yeah, there you go. Oompa Loompa is a good one. Nice one, Greg.
I like that card. 0 for me. 0 for me.
Oh well.
He looks like a cartoon character, but I kind of like that.
Did you end up doing the Bill Buckner card by chance? Because I think it's a hilarious card.
No, but you know what? Shoot. What year is it? Let's pull it up.
Yeah, it's just a funny card. It's not ugly. It's just hilarious. Let me find it here.
I don't have the list anymore.
1990 Upper Deck.
Oh,
Card,
that's right.
Card 252.
Yes.
Somebody at Upper Deck had to be like.
That is phenomenal.
It's hard to believe that actually was a printed card. Like it really is.
You know what that reminds me of? And I think is it the Mickey Cochran DeLong where it looks like he's crapping out another human being?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
which we've talked about. Yes, totally.
Is there some water leaking in that giant pipe too? Right? Is that like a drip of water coming down, or what is that?
Wow. Well, that's probably. Sorry, go ahead.
He pees sitting down, apparently.
Yeah, I was
This is
thinking
probably a good one to wrap up with, guys.
Yeah.
We didn't get through all of them, but we laughed, we cried, we pissed some people off, but it was fun. I mean, and again, it was a wide range. Like some cards that you absolutely don't like, but other cards where it's like I like the card, but there's something about it that bothers me or whatever. It might have been, but it was cool going through. And Jason, Scott, thank you so much for jumping in and being willing to do it with us.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Theo, thanks so much for putting all this together.
Oh yeah, man. Thank you for we get a lot of conversations to set this up. So thank you for all your hard work, man. So
yeah,
it's fun.
My pleasure. All right, guys. Well, thanks for everybody joining in the chat and for sticking with us for the past couple hours. It was a lot of fun, and things will probably kind of go back to normal, but maybe we can do something like this again in the future. And hope everybody has a great rest of your Sunday night and a good week ahead. And thanks for joining in, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. See you.
Thanks.
Yep.